Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. This video is for Steven in Illinois, and this is an S-class door lock pump. And Steven, so what I want to show you here is basically my findings here. First, we relieve the pressure because I just tested this pump, and just want to show you what's going on here. Now, first of all, this motor was already replaced. Yes, it's not a brand new motor. I see that it wasn't new. It was used. I'm not gonna pull it out, but I see that somebody did some work here, and on the motor itself on the bottom there it says good. And I checked up on brushes. Brushes look good too. They also replaced the hose and basically all there is to it. So I don't have an issue with the motor, really not. I don't have it because brushes look good. There is no sign of overheat or anything, so that's a very good sign here. This is like an older style, so there's probably 4 vanes in there versus 6. There's like only like 4. Newer style there's like 6, so pressure is a little stronger and it comes up a little faster. But it doesn't matter. It's just the way it is. It should work just fine. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you pressure and vacuum, just to show you that it isn't actually even leaking internally. So we activate our pump. This was pressure, so now this was vacuum. So as you can notice, it works well. It actually pumped the pressure bottle pretty fast. Well, let me show you once more. Here we go. I'm gonna squash it. Maybe it didn't pick up well, so let's do it once more. Let's squash. And there we have our pressure reservoir, makeshift pressure reservoir. This is inflated. Vacuum is holding. So as you can see, this operates. Now we're going to go with door locking and the pressure, which is the most important. So we're gonna have to see pressure and vacuum at 0.5. So 0.5 to 0.5 down there. So this is our 0.5 right here, this line, and this is 0.5, this line. This is pretty much the spec calls for 0.3 to 0.7, I believe. So 0.5 is right there in the middle. So let's activate door locks. As we see, well, the gauge is not super accurate, but we just go straight to the gauge. So pressure, as you see, rises to 0.55 about. Vacuum rises to like 0.6, which is very healthy. The pump deactivates very fast, very nice. I really like that. So let's check out other circuits. RH is our rear headrests. No, I'm sorry. The antennas, those little antennas that come up and down. FKS is the rear headrest. So RH, those are the little antennas for parking that come up when you back up. Okay, so now we're going to activate those. So first, like if I hold the power there, then they remain up. Once I relieve the power, the vacuum will activate after a little delay. That is normal. So let's just wait. See, there's no power connected. So that was vacuum. It's being held for a little bit, and then it'll click off, and there goes the vacuum. It just bleeds. That's normal. So those rear parking aid antennas, they work just fine. So we had a little vacuum left. That's totally fine. SFG is our trunk handle. That's the handle that comes out the trunk lid when you open and close the trunk. Pressures to push pressure pushes us out, pushes it out, and vacuum pulls handle back into the trunk lid. This circuit is operational. FKS is the rear headrest, so I don't know which model you got. If it's S500, the rear headrests are electric, but these pumps usually come with those by default, so let's just test it anyway. So this is just vacuum. That's on S320 and S420. Rear headrest, they just drop when you press the button on center console. On the S500, S600, they go up and down, but they're electric, so this circuit is not being used. As you can see, there's a bypass valve that switches over to give you this pressure and vacuum. So basically, to me, we've been doing this video for about 6 minutes by now, so out of those maybe 5 minutes, pump has been energized, and pressure tank and vacuum pipe, this is just like a vacuum, this is good enough. And these are connected, these circuits are active, and it has not ever reactivated to pump the pressure or to create vacuum. So that means that internals, vacuum and pressures are fine, like internals on the pump, the valves in there. So that I don't really have a problem with. And let's just go one more time, because this is the lock. So we got 0.5 and unlock. I'm sorry, that was unlocked. This is locking. This is unlocking. So as you can see, it's operational. Now let me touch the motor, because now we had motor working a little harder than usual with all these tests, activations and all that. So let's take a look if it got any hot, any warm or whatever. Well, I can put my finger on it, it's not burning me. That means that the motor is not overheating. Yeah, I'm pretty much fine with it. Yeah, that's okay. I don't have a problem with it, actually. Yeah, you see there is a marking line over here, so whoever took this apart, they put the mark on it just to get this lined up properly, so which is good. They also cut open this little muffler kind of thing. This is like a filter, and I don't know why they did that. Maybe there was a leak there, so they siliconed it, or was it epoxy even? Looks like epoxy to me. I didn't pay attention, but let me see. Yeah, it's like epoxy actually. Yeah, this is like this doesn't feel like silicone. So I mean, you know, somebody worked on it a little bit. This is our air intake right here, and there's a little bit you know, it goes straight into this piece. This is the filter. Alright, so this is the way. So that's the little chute kind of for the air intake, and right there's like a little foam, and then there's like this piece right here. Muffler or filter, I don't know, I never opened them up because they never fail. I do not like this particular splicing, this style of splices, don't like it at all, so I'm going to run new wires just in case, because the motor consumes a lot of power, and then if it's just the splice is bad, then there's a possibility that it will fail. It will start overheating in the splices, so I don't like that. I'll just run Teflon cable over just to have it done like that properly. Okay, so basically this is where we are at this point, and yeah, so you will watch this video and just call me and we'll talk about it, see what we're doing with it. But for me, I would like to replace those wires, and other than that, I see that pump is operational. I don't think there is a need to swap the motor, because the motor looks pretty good to me. It really is. Okay, so this is going to be all. This is Victor at TheStoryMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.